Speculations that some political parties in Edo State are at the verge of collapsing their structures, with a bid to align with the two major contending opponents, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and the All Progressive Congress (APC), have been described as baseless. This, according to minor parties vying for the governorship seats, is unfounded and unbelievable. They claim to be in the race to win the gubernatorial election in September and not in any way collapsing for any of the candidates.
I can't work for government and I'm free for 7 years.
We that are contesting, we are not enemies.
Edo women are solidly behind me.
I have the solution to the problem of this state.
Political parties should really be talking about policies and not money.
Oshomole come talk say no to Godfatherism. He was simply following from my slogan, no man is God.
The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) is the electoral umpire saddled with the conduct of elections. They vow to conduct a free, fair and credible election while calling on youth to eschew violence.
If we want to deliver free, fair and credible elections and to deepen our democracy, we have to shun violent elections. Our extant laws guiding the conduct of election prohibits violence, even in terms of campaigns. That is why it's part of our mandate to ask the parties to give us the itinerary of campaigns so that we advise them accordingly.
Sometime in July 2020, the electoral umpire approved a provisional list of the candidates disaggregated on the basis of name, gender, age and qualification uploaded on its website. 14 political parties that will slug it out on September 19 gubernatorial election in Edo State. Since then, preparations have been on top gear to cut across the major and minor actors with intention to woo more voters. Various measures have been put in place by those who have firmed up their stakes to win come September 19. But lately, there have been disturbing concerns about some of the minor parties who may not have financial muscles to weather the storm. With funds an integral part of campaign victory, they are believed to have fallen short of the required resources to outsmart established major parties. Given these developments, some candidates outside the two major de facto parties have been speaking on their resolves to continue their campaign and perhaps walk to victory in the election, despite multiple sources claiming an impending collapse on probable collaborations.
We are preparing like any other party that is a way of approaching an election coming September. I can tell you very well that our party is not new to contesting elections, so we understand the nitty-gritties required in making us very prepared for an election. So we are doing all of that already. It may not necessarily be using all normal methods that have been applied over time to run a campaign or discuss the readiness of a political party. We have on our own adopted very novel standards of ensuring that we get our electorate informed. That is without much noise, as it were. But when it gets to the time, of course, you also find out that we will be going to ask your attention to view what we are doing.
People say that our party is a small party, and I say, well, to begin with, we've been in the limelight for a long time. But now let's talk about Edo State. I have said this over and over again. I will not step down or collapse my election for any so-called big party.
Very, very optimistic. God willing, I can win this election. I will win this election. I'm very, very optimistic because I know that I have a very big God who is by my side. Edo women are solidly behind me. The youth are solidly behind me. And they have asked me to go. That they will support and make sure those changes that we need in Edo State to make Edo better, to make Edo people smile, they are with me to make all of these changes.
Manifestos of hope, liberation, and good, a new Edo State. These are the things we are bringing on board. For the very first time, we are bringing in what is called creative and innovative leadership and governance to the people of Edo State. Yes, to the point that even when we sell sachet water to make money, because we are going to reactivate the economy of this state and make it the powerhouse of Nigeria economy and make Edo State the Dubai of Nigeria. As people travel to Dubai, other countries, for relaxation and holiday, they will not travel back to Edo State here when they cannot have relaxation.
I guess those ones are the registered parties or some of other ones, but for me, the APP, we are not, and we've not, and we will not do that. You have the blue house, the red house, and the green house. The Z Labour Party is a house, the APP is a house. So we want to make the people of Edo State know that we are all in for the good of Edo State.
For the People's Democratic Party and the All Progressive Congress, they maintain a minimal difference in terms of membership strength and resources. Going by established records, the two rival parties stands a better chance to clinch the poll. But for the All Democratic Congress Party, ADC, candidates who falls within the minority, it is not an issue. Out of the 14 parties commissioned for the September 19 gubernatorial election in Edo State by the electoral umpire, it is too early to draw conclusion about who blinks first. But then, a winner must emerge.